Hey everybody, this is Retro Challenge Gamer here, presenting to you one of my favorite levels of mine. It was only the 5th level created to date, but I don't know. Something about how it came together with all of its stage themes and gimmicks just worked perfectly for me. It was the first level where I legitimately planned a bit of it out in advance and knew exactly what sorts of challenges I wanted to place in there for players. Nothing seemed too difficult, unfair, or impossible, and it also didn't seem very easy either. It struck that nice balance between hard and simple, all while maintaining a consistent theme and difficulty level that I will declare this RCG approved. That means, of my various levels I'll be showcasing, this is one I heartily recommend that you try out above the others. I may be harsh on my own level design more often than not, but this one satisfied me more than most, and I hope it is enjoyable for you too. This stage was the culmination of 4 different stages of practice. I didn't really want to start on my very first fortress stage until I knew exactly how the editor worked and how I could use most of the tools at my disposal. And so, given that I had just finished Hot Chomp Chomp Desert, I felt confident enough to attempt this particular challenge of designing a tough but fair fortress level. And of course, this was actually my first time testing out the little snake block thing, and I was very happy to find out that it was super simple to use. You basically just extend or shorten the length of the overall snake block itself, and then just draw the path where you want it to go, and then place the obstacles and test to make sure it's all doable. And test I actually did. This part took me, oh gosh, several hours, I can't remember. But I had to do a lot of minute changes and everything just to make sure that everything was possible, especially this end part. Like I had no ends of trouble, I recall, just trying to get through this last part and not die. Yeah, you always want to lead turn the Thwomp so they fall into the lava instead. And talk about testing this whole section vertical. I knew right off the bat exactly what I wanted to do. In fact, the inspiration came from a Super Mario Bros. U level that I saw that had one of those little spike pillars extend the entire length of the stage vertically. Unfortunately, what I also found out is that there's a limitation in this engine where you can't have these spiked pillars extend an entire length of a stage. They just shorten it to that length right there. That's as far as they push out. So you can't have a stage spanning spiked pillar like in the official game. So there are a lot of limitations to be found in this engine, and that's just one of them I discovered. Despite this, I decided to make a rather interesting gauntlet of challenges between flames and these spike pillars, and I actually am very proud of how this entire section turned out. Honestly, if there was any section that seemed to be a weak link in the overall design of this particular portion, it would be right here with the fire wheels. I don't know. I think I could have just done a little bit better on the design of this room, but on the whole, I am very happy with how well this ended up being despite all my trouble testing the whole thing. And of course, can't have the name Thwomp in the title without a whole Thwomp run here, followed by a huge bullet bill fest. And just in case you were hurting from that entire level, I put a hidden little block here. And this is actually the first level where I think I've finally come to bear with all the sound effects, with the special keys and coins and stuff like that, and I used Bowser for the first time. I wasn't sure how he was going to work, but he pretty much functions the same as he did in the original Super Mario Brothers. So you either shoot him up with a whole bunch of fireballs or wait till he jumps over you and then hit the axe, and the level's over. And that is actually one of my favorite levels I've created, Death Thwomp Fortress. So if you want to play it, put in that code and have a blast. It'll definitely test you, especially if you go for all the secrets and special coins. Speaking of which, here's the spoilers for all those alternate routes and pink coins. So the first pink coin is easy enough to get, straight under the start. Just need to navigate some potobos and fire wheels and some donut blocks and you're done. This one seems to be a little easier to kind of figure out. Obviously there's a hole in the ceiling and a bullet bill which puts you straight there. So no brainer on that one. The second one can be easily missed if you're not looking for it, but you also have to endure these flames and time it well. But on the whole, this is 3 coins in and you're halfway done. Now, I'm not really sure why I put in a Starman here, because it doesn't last very long. In fact, it doesn't do you much good. You might be able to make it to the far right and kill that other dry bones, but that's about the extent of what the Starman will get you. But hey, it's there for anybody who wants to use it. So I had a lot of fun designing the dual nature of this entire section so that I could put secrets and everything, and this is just one of those secrets where you need a bullet bill to get to. So yeah, this was very super satisfying to finally level clear and upload for the first time. And naturally, as you could probably expect, if you pop on the second one, you get your last and final pink coin. And unlike all the other levels previous, you actually get a reward here. You get a little secret door with a small area, with a 1-up of course, and then a power-up and a star, which lets you pretty much beat Bowser with no problems at all. Thought he was hard earlier, he's super easy now. Hope you all enjoy this level and give it a try. Y'all have a good one and see you later.